Greetings and welcome to episode 11 of my Empire Total War Darth Mod USA campaign. And this, my friends, I we left it last time. Just a brief message, my friends, before we start this episode today. Many of you might be thinking, why have you only just done one Shogun 2 episode this time around? The reason is, my friends, I'm probably going to keep Shogun 2 just to a single episode per time, because I do have quite a lot of episodes of different campaigns on the go at the moment, and I wanted to just try and progress with the Empire ones and the Napoleon one, because these are sort of, as it were, the largest, sort of more complex, as it were, um, campaigns, as it were, and I wanted to try and focus and get them really quite far into the campaign. But that is not to say that the Shogun 2 won't be sort of a 2 and 3 episode let's play, because it will, my friends. Probably when my Napoleon, my sort of Zulu War mod, the Oriental mod, maybe when the British campaign finishes, and before I start another campaign in that, I might just put some Shogun 2, bring it into 2 or 3 episodes at a time. But for now, I'm just going to leave it as sort of one episode at a time. It's a bit of an executive decision I've taken. I really do apologise to any of you that are sort of, sort of looking to maybe I'm going to put 2 or 3 episodes of that out at a time. I'm just doing it purely for time reasons as well, my friends. I want to try and sort of focus on my Empire and my Napoleon campaigns. But Shogun 2 will not be abandoned. It will continue. That I can promise you. It really, really will continue. So, please don't think it's gonna end, my friends, because it won't. I can promise you that. Now, also, I know that many of you wanted units to be renamed. I am going to do it, my friends, because this will probably be a three-part episode. You have three separate parts of this USA campaign. I'm not going to do it now, mainly because of time. I've just sort of come from work and I've just dropped straight on the computer, and then I'm going to, I've pretty much go to bed when I finish recording this. But the second and third parts of this episode will have those people who requested units be renamed. They will be done there, my friends. I can promise you that. Again, I apologise for not doing it now. It's purely down to time anyway. Anyway, enough of those announcements, my friends. Let us continue this campaign. The advice I had has been absolutely phenomenal. It really has. You have been absolutely exceptional in your advice, my friends. You really have. And I've got something sort of lined up a little bit special, something I want to do for this USA campaign, possibly in this episode now. But I'm just going to see if something has to finish first before I can sort of go on with what my plans were I want to do, because we had a terrific fight down here in Florida, and we've finally secured Florida from the grip of the Spanish. I tell you, this is an absolute linchpin of the South here, my friends. If you control Florida, you pretty much can anchor your whole southern defense on Florida. You've pretty much got good control here of not only the sort of Gulf of Mexico, as it were, but if you've got an enemy, say even in Europe, say Prussia, the chances are they're going to aim for Florida. And I know for a fact that Spain will not give Florida up without a fight. There's a chance they're going to probably land more forces here. But because it is a fortified town, it gives you so much more to be able to work with. You can hold there, even with a small garrison. But we don't have a small garrison, my friends. We have a very, very strong garrison here, brought up to full strength. So we've brought in reinforcements. All the supply lines have now been reopened because of the fighting. We've also managed to, because we're now at peace with Britain, so we haven't got that as well, we've managed to clear out the Spanish here. We've even been able to invest in our economy, which is absolutely vital to our survival here. We are in good relations here with the Iroquois, and also we're allied with the Cherokee, which is fantastic for us. We do have the British here off in the Caribbean. We have Cuba here, the Spanish, and of course all of this Spanish domain here, which is just absolutely vast. We've got this thin strip here, my friends, but mark my words, it is here in the north that the greatest fighting has taken place. It really has taken a vast amount of resources and a lot of deaths to bring us to where we are now, my friends. And I am not going to give up the north again to the British. But as you can see, the British have a substantial amount of forces in this region. And they did take Arcadia back off us, which still sort of grates. It's almost like a thorn in my side that they managed to do that. But we're not going to do anything silly. We're not going to suddenly launch an attack and invasion against Britain until we are absolutely ready to do so. Again, this army here, which fought with distinction, with courage, in the north here, is being brought back up to full health is being replenished. We're bringing new reinforcements in. We've brought some new reinforcements from Boston. But this army here, look at this. I mean, this is a magnificent. Look at this general. Nathan Green has commanded this army with distinction. He really has. We could even be talking about the Medal of Honor here, my friends, for this gentleman here. Really has fought with distinction. And you can see this army now is full to the brim with some of the finest troops. That may change in the future, but I won't tell you just yet, my friends. I'm just going to hang on a little bit longer before I tell you what my plans are. And we are sort of constructing, rebuilding, or building, should I say, an army here in Boston, which I'm hoping is going to form the nucleus of a third army for the North. Now, I'll tell you the reason behind this. Eventually, there's a good chance of Britain. At the moment, though, Britain are actually friendly with us, so we're actually not. We're doing okay actually. Plus 48. We've got a trade agreement, which has definitely boosted our thing. Then peace treaty, which is definitely looking good in us. So we are, we are looking quite okay at the moment. Things are stabilized. While it is going well, I intend, my friends, to really bring home the economic drive that we need to get our economy up to full spec here. And also, we have the Iroquois here, again, very friendly with us. But that is fantastic. Oh, look at that, Poland, Lithuania again. What if we get trade with these? Beg your pardon. Quest trade, let's see if we can get that. Nope, okay, they don't want that, which is fine with me. So, Great Britain is friendly with us at the moment, so we're going to hold fire. Everybody's friendly with us, apart from Spain and Prussia. They're still unfriendly with us. I don't have a problem with that. If they want to go for peace, I might even... Let's see if they'll take peace. They may not. Nope, they still don't like us, which is fine. But again, the North will not be abandoned at all. I will keep at least 2 armies here, possibly even 3 at all times. The British can turn in a heartbeat, my friends. We have to. This is a very, very hard-fought land we've held here and gained. It's in the south, my friends. In the south here is where our campaign will continue, and it will continue with vigor, my friends, because we are going to hit the Spanish right where it hurts. In the economic heartland here of South America. South America is absolutely bristling with minerals, bristling with natural resources that can absolutely fund a campaign far from these shores, which eventually it shall do. But until we get to that point, my friends, we are just going to hunker down. We're going to make sure we get all of our resources up and running to the maximum we possibly can. It includes our research and development here as well. As you can see, we're going for light infantry doctrine because we want to get platoon firing, which will be a huge boon for us, which is going to give us Army Staff College. And believe me, this will open up a plethora of opportunities for us. Look at that, Legion of the United States, beautiful to look at there. We have Army Staff here. General's Bodyguard. Not sure if I've built any here. I'll quickly look. Army Board. Now that's being built here. That's going to give us some Philadelphia Cavalry. What else is going to give us? What else we much get here? I want to get also the Provincial Scouts. They are a fantastic unit to have. And also give us Legion of the United States, which is a superb light infantry regiment. It really is. It's going to be used, my friends. It's going to be used in the future, but not quite yet. Boston here as well, which we are. We can't get the Army Staff College just yet, but soon we will. And we've got Second Continental Light Dragoons, which will definitely be, and we also get Republican Guard, which is going to be a huge boon to us here. We're also building a naval college, 6 turns. Look at that, look at that. Absolutely magnificent. 187 men. Look at the accuracy, 50. Range, 110, almost the best you can get. Reloading skill of 45. That is a beautiful skill. The ammunition isn't high as much, only 15, but still pretty low upkeep cost. The morale, yeah, the morale is, but still, the US Marines are US Marines, and these are elite, tough, resourceful, excellent marksmen. I absolutely love it. Fantastic. So we're going to wait 6 turns here in Philadelphia, and then we can get some US Marines. Anyway, a quick look at our income. 17,589. That is what I am talking about. Nearly 20,000 per turn here. we do have the Carolinas here, who are a little bit upset with us here. Why are they upset? Clamour for reform. So I'll recruit another thing just to bring things under control. Infrastructure, we're going to get metalled roads next as well. 408 to bring that into full. Not yet. What about here as well? This army. I shall disband dragoons. There's no point in keeping them here. This should help us. 16,417. Okay, let's end the turn, my friends. Let's push on here with this campaign. Let's see what happens. We've got easy now. Easy, Britain. Keep an eye on Spain, my friends. Keep an eye on Spain. Spain is, yeah. Jeepers creepers, this is a lot of army. This is a huge amount of army here. I have to keep my eye on this lot here. That's why I've got spies situated in Quebec and Montreal at all times. I need these spies to be watching all the time what the British are doing, because they've got a vast amount of troops here. They can even come through Iroquois territory to attack us if they want. The Cherokees are doing well for themselves. They've rebuilt and replenished. I'm going to leave the Cherokees alone, just for the meantime, until such time as I can deal with them, and because all of North America will eventually be ours, and Canada will be ours. That's good. Spain is taking a bit of a battering here from Austria. France, oh, become a republic. Prussia, don't do it, Prussia. Don't you do it. Looks like they're in a ferocious war here with Poland. And possibly, yeah, look at that. They're raiding the trade lines here. Taking a slice out of our money here, but still, we've got about 16,000, possibly dropped to 15,000 now per turn, but still, that's going to boost our tax income is going to be boosted, my friends. That's what I need to do, is get our internal economy. So when we take a hit from the outside, the internal economy picks up the slack. Iroquois hitting the Mughal, which is not good for us, because again, that damages our income. I wish some of these would sort out their naval position. Mind you, I've got to do that. I'm going to invest in ships while I've got the chance as well. I need to get some heavy first-rate ships. So I can't really speak about other nations when my navy needs to be of equal veracity. We could see a little bit of damage to our income here, but actually go through, so it's a little bit too much. 5 minutes. Russia, what are Russia going to do to respond? Not a lot by the looks of it. Persia are actually expanding and actually quite powerful here. Spain, which is absolutely fiendish. Sweden, again, the battle with Russia continues. Oh my word, that is a walloping great big army there. Where is that going? If that's going to Russia, then they got a big lot of trouble coming their way. Sweden are pretty active here. Venice, probably going down to Barbary States, indeed. Okay, let's see what comes our way. Okay, Ostbill. So we've got our trade route. Yeah, 12, look at that. They've taken, what, at least 4,000 off our trade there. Oh, Poland's gone. I thought so. Oh, yes. Thank you very much, good sir. And that is going to add to our navy now. I could invest here in a naval hospital. Take 5 turns, it's going to give us this. I've got to do it at some point. I'm going to do it right now. So a naval hospital is being constructed. Got a commercial port, so we're starting to open up now our... Oh, look at this here. Tax income is now starting to creep up. Very nice. Look at our ministers here. Treasury is not too good. -1 to treasury, so he's probably not the man for the job just there. Industrial. We don't need it like that. So it could be this man here might be in line for the treasury. Eventually I can kick this gentleman out here. Ah, there it is. Beautiful. Now that's going to increase our bonus, our tax income, and also our trade, and the wealth per theatre is going to increase. That is what we need, my friends. That is exactly what we need. We can't do anything here, but justice might be served better here. +1 management for justice administration. We definitely need that. So possibly one of these gentlemen here who are quite tough, as it were, might be needed here. Let's have a look. 1291 indeed. So that's increased there. Yep, our tax income has gone up as well, and our trade income has gone up. So that's quite nice there. Right. Now we've begun the preparations here to build up a better navy to take on the British. 3,000 here. We've got quite a lot of nice ships here. I would want to go for. I'm going to save my money in that respect. And 5,000 there. How are these armies? Definitely start improving some of these ports here, but the internal economy must come first. And to probably start interconnecting these with metal roads, to be honest with you. We're going to start getting our roads up to spec here. We definitely need to improve that. I'm not going to put any more money into that yet. What about here? We'll go for an opera house because that opera houses do give you +2 to town wealth. I want to squeeze every ounce of gold I can out of my economy. Every single ounce of gold I need out of my economy here. How are these gentlemen doing? Just the horse, the cavalry, which did take a bit of a beating last time. And down here, that's better. Now we're in positive territory here. $408, don't have that just for that yet. Oh, definitely increase our farm there. That's going to give us, what's that going to give us? 312. That's excellent, so that's increasing our farm there. Anyone any other farms? Now we're just waiting for everything else to come on to tap here. Palatial estates going to be next. What's our research doing here? Do I really need land drainage? I don't know if I do. A threshing machine would probably be much better for us, to be honest with you. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe even a machine tool. So I think what I'm going to do here is drop this base, and I'm probably going to go back so I can get wealth and nations as well then. But we have wealth and nations. No, we don't. No, we already got it. But I want to get that because it'll allow us to increase our income from our farms now as well, which we definitely need. I wouldn't want to get Arcadia back. Maybe in the future. But I've got plans, my friends. Plans that I have. I'm not going to just share them with you just yet because I just want things to pan out as they are at the moment and see if they come to fruition. Then I shall be all over it, my friends, and we shall be looking at a different look here. I might actually move these out. There's no point in keeping them here. I might as well move them in with the main fleet.
Any orders?
Now we're starting to build up quite a potent force here. At least something that can handle itself. Let's end the turn. Oh ho ho! Britain seems to have never-ending resources here, but they now start. Wait a minute. They're now starting to feed units into that to build up to a full stack. Yeah, something is in the offing here. I've got the old spider senses tingling here. I'll have to keep an eye on what the diplomatic situation is with the British. I don't want to fall foul of any shenanigans with the British here. What are the Barbary states up to? Cherokee nations. Austria. Will they be attacking Spain as well, or reinforcing this fleet that's attacking Spain? Possibly. Ooh, they're hitting the Spanish income here. France, what can you do, France? Ooh. They could be hitting somebody, but I'm not sure. Could be British. Oh, don't do it. Don't increase the route. Oh, damn it. Oh, no, and they've moved away. Even better. Even better for us. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why are you gathering up forces there? Oh, I don't like that. Got the hairs bristling on the back of your neck there when you see that, because you just don't want anything to come your way, especially when you're trying to build up a decent sized economy here. Marathons seem to be striking out quite hard against the Mughal. Oh, that's a whopping great big army there. And there. I think they've just taken another territory. I'm fearing for the Mughal here. They are under a lot of pressure. I don't mind who takes care of India as long as they trade with us and we don't lose the income from there. At the moment we got the best of both worlds, but I've still got to keep my eye on what's going on there, because it does affect us, even though it's halfway around the world. Do they have the resources, even the military muscle to be able to fight this? I don't know. It looks like they've just lost another territory. Whoa! That was quite an attack. Wow, I take it back. They do have the... Well, that was another 5-minute turn there, my friends. The Ottomans, that'll be cut out as well. But if I'm not mistaken, Russia has taken this part down here. They have not taken things lightly. Looks like they've struck out and taken... Oh! Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. Fine with me, but it looks like they're panicking a little bit. That is usually the first time a little bit of weakness there. A little bit of a hole in the armour. When that happens, blimey Charlie, that is a whopping great big army. And they're going to St. Petersburg. Don't. Oh. Ooh, well connected. Oh, look at that. Plus military. Yes, excellent. And excellent. New York, Confederation of England. So we've got some extra income here. That's to bridge up to 13650, which is fantastic. Now we can put some resources now into a gunnery school. It's going to give us that state capital, which will probably definitely increase our attacks here. That's 3,000. So I'm going to put Boston. I'm going to give it being built here. Get a 4-inch mortar here. £24, which we definitely need, but for the meantime I'm going to actually make Boston, I'm going to give it a state capital, and we're going to invest in our wait a minute, what are you doing here? Plus 52, that has dropped like an absolute stone. Or has it? Territorial expansion. I've got it. Yeah, that's okay. I'm not 100% confident with these here. I really am not, but... So down here, what else needs? Our tobacco warehouse. Is that going to give us 900? Let's invest in our farms a little bit here as well. Actually, we'll take it off that there. Any other farms we've got here, there, and here. It's actually going to give us quite a nice little income there. That's a more, a more internal economy as well. I'm trying to get my internal economy up and running, and then I will look at it as my external economy then as well. In other words, trade resources, i.e. these plantations here, high yield, which gives us cotton plantation here. So that's going to give us what? 29 here, pretty high, one of the highest. As you can see here, these are being. Oh, look at that, Russia. Here's not again. Russia's been hit. Maratha Confederacy has been cut off. Mughal Empire has been cut off. Drats. I want to have a quick look here. What have Russia done here? But wait a minute. Bulgarian rebels. Right, so in other words, Ottomans have lost control there. But it looks like, that's been hit hard, and whatever they've thrown at St. Petersburg doesn't look like it's worked, unless they've thrown them down this way here. Unless they've taken this town here, which is a good chance they might have done. Sweden is really expanding fast here. Let's have a look over here as well, just to make sure. Yeah. These have been hit pretty substantial here. And Britain is attacking the Mughals for some reason, I don't know why. Nothing coming out of there, damn it, that's why. Otherwise we would be absolutely laughing all the way to the bank. I'm going to have to invest in my roads as well, so I'm going to put some more roads into Boston so we can link with Philadelphia. Give us that nice land link between the two major cities here. Better movement. Let's end the term, my friends. This is going to be an episode where we're going to build up the internal structures of the US. We're going to get up our food up. We're going to get our economy up. We're going to build up the armies to make sure they're absolutely at full spec. Oh, they've moved away from there. Wait a minute. Why are they doing that? Why are they moving forces into Arcadia? This just doesn't sit well. Come on now, Austria. Shift them out of there. Prussia, looks like the Prussians are taking a beating somewhere. Oh, don't tell me they've... Oh, no. Don't you dare come to... They're raiding these lines here to get my ships up to meet some of these threats here. Darth and Confederacy, can it fight back against the Mughal? I'm not sure if they can, to be honest with you. Troops coming from Ahmedabad, and oh, they're trying again. Mysore has fallen, is it? Yes, it has. Wow, that's a heck of a scalp there for the Mughal. but also good for us because it means we can then get more trade with them. The Ottomans, once again, this may take 5 or 10 minutes. You may see it be cut out, my friends. No, excellent. It was nice and quick that time, so no cutting of that. Then what will the Russians do in response to this aggression all around? I'm not sure if they can do anything, but what will they do? Spain, nothing yet. Spain, I think, is starting to feel the pinch a little bit. I think they're starting to hurt. The Ottomans are definitely not being pushed around by anybody at the moment. Sweden is pulling out there of that fjord, as it were. Okay, but still, 17,000. That is just unbelievable. Okay, now we've got this. We've got to make most of it. We really do. 900. We're going to invest in that for definite. What do we have? What's happening in Boston here? 3 more turns for that, 1 more turn for that. I think what I'm going to do is invest in my infrastructure so we can get the roads between Boston and Philadelphia up to full here. I want these to be the best they can be, so we got a good connectivity here between the two.
Make ready.
Got 2 strong armies of people. Why are they building here in Arcadia? Plus 53, so actually it's going up. Well, that'd give me a chance to invest. I don't want to neglect the south at all. 750 there. I think what we will do is increase our trade output here. Not before we do that, to increase our roads down in the south. We've got good connections between them. The commercial basin down here. But actually I will need to invest probably, or I'll wait for the naval hospital to be built. 3 more turns and I can really invest. College. Alright, let's get the high yield ones up and running. That can be built. And low yield. Abundant yield, that's going to be built there. Tobacco warehouse. So again, we're just bringing our economy up and running here. But this doesn't sit right with me here. Look at the armies the British have got here. Almost a full stack here in Tadoussac. And they're also getting a global trading company here. They've brought back the 5th Northumberland. And they've also got grenadiers. And they've got lifeguards. Jeepers creepers, that is as scary as hell, that army there. They've got that sat there. They've got Quebec completely covered. Oh my Gordon Bennett, that is an elite army. They got 3 5th Northumberland regiments, 2 lifeguards, Hessel Castle Grenadiers. That is staggering. Oh my word. That one not. Oh, King Royals, New York. Pretty strong armies here. I'm going to have to get another army up here. I don't want to be too complacent. I think I shall start putting together another army here as well. I'm going to invest in my army as well next turn. I'm being a bit complacent here. These two armies here wouldn't really hold up much. This gentleman can be... He can be brought back up, and so can he. I might as well invest in something here because they can hold. Look at that. Excellent. As the economy grows. Light infantry doctrine, then we can get shortened carbines, which will give us 2nd Light, Liege Legion, and 4th Continentals. But really, I want platoon firing. That would really ramp up the... our effect against fighting them, then. It really would. We're secure down in here in the south. I'm just trying to get my economy, but I'm going to invest in the army again. I'm going to bring this here that I have here up to a full stack army, including a general, and we're also going to get... I was looking at Boston here, 3 more turns here. Okay, let's end the turn. Gotta get my arm... Wait a minute. Why are they doing that? That seems a lot of infantry to be putting into a port. Barbary States. Austria, which is under... has taken a bit of a damage from the Barbary States. Do you know what? France, which has been removed from the continent of America, but has actually got Martinique as still as a forward operating base in the Caribbean. It's probably one of our only allies from Europe left. Prussia. Got to keep my eye on Prussia. I'm not quite sure what France are up to. But they're taking their time. They're actually sending out some ships, which would always be Prussia. Don't do it, Prussia. Whatever you're thinking of doing, don't do it. Oh, they're sending troops back, but... I can absolutely guarantee you this is coming for America. That is heading for us. That army there is heading for us. I am not going to stand by while they just walk over us again. Not a chance. Right, I'm going to put together now that army that I was going to build up. My money gets invested in building that army. Wow. Wait a minute. Did the Maratha Confederacy gone? The Ottomans who... Russia. Don't tell me. St. Petersburg has fallen. It's fallen to the Swedish. And that has brought the Russians out of hiding by the looks of it. No, but we can do that if you want. They're struggling. The Spanish are struggling. If they want peace, they want that for a reason. Wow, Sweden are absolutely going for Russia big time here. Oh, Marathons have gone. Wow. They got destroyed so quickly. Look at that. But as soon as they've taken Mysore was gone, they just collapsed. Wow. They took them all out in one go. That is pretty staggering. And there was me worrying about the what they were up to. Well, it's kept. But what I don't like is this fleet out here. That is as scary as it comes. That is really potent. Oh my god, that's a huge army. Well, this fleet here, could we deal with this fleet? 18,000 here we got coming in. Right. We now invest in that there. And this army here is going to be brought back up to a full army. We've taken these gentlemen out of here for just a moment.
Any further orders?
And we're going to recruit. We've got 3 cannon, luckily. We're going to need another horse. And we're going to have 3 of these gentlemen as well. They'll be ready next turn. Pretty much I can guarantee you that is when they will land. 18,212. If I've got it, I'll pull one of these armies, but really I just want to use this army here. For, can I recruit men from here as well? Indeed I can. So we'll have, oh actually we'll bring some long riflemen as well, I think, into the fray. We're not going to collect, it'll probably hit here, probably go for Maryland. I'm going to try and keep some, there's no point in keeping any money back. 2 more turns here until this is done. Almost done there. Infrastructure's on the route there. Does really need to be a military governor's barracks? I don't know, but it does give us a second New York. To get some of these up. I think I'll put a state house here. That's pretty much all I can do here in terms of that, but I can guarantee you Prussia will launch their attack and come all the way through here in one go, and they'll probably attack here. Maryland, I need to be able to move into position quickly, probably with this army here. I've got to keep these well guarded. But I also can't move these down because of the British. Mind you, we're still friendly with the British. Yeah, they're coming for us. They are coming for us. Can we get a peace treaty with them? No. They're coming for us. That is a definite thing going to happen there. They'll come straight through and land here. That means I might even have to pull one of these armies out to deal with it, which is fine. Okay, my friends, let's end the turn here. Oh, that's so nice. Allies of France. At war with Spain and Prussia. But I think Spain is struggling. So we can get Spain on our side, maybe. Not on our side, but we can get peace with them. Nope, they don't like us at all, which is fine. Let's end the turn. You watch Prussia, my friends. You watch them. Ooh, have Austria actually hit into Prussian lands? I think Austria have hit Prussia pretty hard there. If I'm not mistaken, they've taken that there. Wait a minute, wait a minute, where did that go? Where did that go? Have they given us a chance? Have they given us a chance to be able to build our army up there? If they have, we shall be ready to meet them. I'm glad the Mughal have sort of got all of India, because it's good to have a stable ally, a stable trade partner, which means you've got the constant flow of goods coming in and out of your territory all the time. It's guaranteed. But will the Ottomans make use of the problems that the Russians are suffering? Because the Russians are under severe pressure here. Oh, St. Petersburg is gone. And that's a huge scalp for the Swedish. It really is. But then again, it frees up this trade port as well. Excuse me, my friends. They do still have Riga. Persia, watch for Spain. What will they do? Will they come and try and want... They'll probably want New York again, I expect. No. Sweden. Sweden haven't repaired this port here either. Does that signify they shouldn't be struggling for money? Whoa, they've taken that up here as well. The Russian Empire is crumbling at this moment. Unless Russia have taken this back here. I think Russia have taken this territory here back, but they've lost this great swathe here. Oh yes. Thank you very much, good sir. That's better. And we've got that as well. 19,000 now. I'm going to check something a second, my friends. Now, there's nothing in here just yet. They'll probably come from one of these directions here, so I've got to make sure that I'm absolutely on the ball here with this. It's probably time we invested a little bit in our commercial. So since this is our biggest commercial port, we'll invest in that. One more turn and we can get some serious ships. Oh, thank you very much, good sir. Thank you very much. Wait a minute, what have we got in here? Right, we're going to recruit. What do we need in here? 2, 4, there's 5 spaces left. I'm probably going to increase my cavalry then to 4 cavalry units, 2 long riflemen, and an additional line infantry. Or actually, I could probably put another cannon in there, to be honest with you. An additional cannon, I think. Let's take these out. Let's get... It's going to give me 4, so I'll probably get 1 more of these and 1 of these. No, 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 not you. You. Trying to get a good composition of my army. My composition of my army is going to be all important here, especially if the Prussians attack, which I know they're going to. Will we be ready for it? 1 more turn here. Maybe we can tackle their fleet right before it arrives. Okay. boardy house. Let's build that up here. Oh, actually, probably better if I invested in the infrastructure here. And also got some of these growing as well eventually. Yeah. This one here. I'm going to invest in another capital. So what do we have here? Yeah, we'll have a state capital here as well. Because the infrastructure is already up here, metal roads, so that's increasing our trade already. We shall have infrastructure here as well. And how long for this one here? Oh, one more turn till Naval College is ready. But my friends, I think we're going to have a fight before then, but I'm not sure where. It's probably going to happen around here, but we're going to be ready this time. They've given us time to get ourselves ready. This army will be ready. Ready to meet whatever comes our way. 17387. Diplomatic status, hostile here, friendly with us still here, going up actually. Ooh, do you know what, can we get any more trade? Fine, not a problem. Italian states don't like us at all. Oh, we got Morocco, they're friendly with us. Sorry about my friend's phone call in. Let's just trade, let's see if they take that. No, no, it's fine, okay. Do you know where they're friendly, but what we'll do is do that. We might give them some technology. No, they've already got technology. It's off from 100. It's not going to do us much harm, but we'll get much more out of it. No problem at all. If they don't want it, they don't want it. Okay, what's the internal economy? 14,770, which is, I wanted that. If that could pay for that, we would be in absolute heaven. Right, let's end the turn, my friends. I think we might see a showing here from Prussia. Batten down the hatches, my friends. Batten down the hatches. We might have Prussia coming our way. Looks like Britain is striking possibly against the Spanish. Batten down those hatches. France again. Nothing. There it is. There it is. I mean, well knew it. Bingo. There it is. There it is. I knew it. I'll be damned. I will be damned. And raiding as well. They really want territory, and I wonder if it's because Austria's pushing against them. If they think they can just land there and just suddenly just take everything they want, they are very much mistaken. What the blazes, that's a huge... Again, my friends, you might just see the Ottoman turn taken out, because again it took quite a long time for it to finish, but the Russians are under severe pressure. Look at this here, they've lost this, they've taken this back here, but they look at that, the Ottomans have struck deep into the heart of the Russian territory here. They are struggling, the Russians, up against a two-pronged attack against Sweden and from the Ottomans. They really are under a lot of pressure. If they can take this though, they may be able to stabilise against the Ottomans, and who knows, maybe even push back against them. But they've lost a lot of land. They did take back Petrovskaya here, which might be a sign of things to come. But as you can see here, they're moving now armies into Minsk. Spain. No, no, no. That, yes, but no. I think they're struggling in Spain. I don't know why I get that feeling, but I just got that feeling that they wouldn't be offering peace if they weren't struggling. About Sweden. Sweden is really throwing a lot of resources at Russia. Oh no, Sweden is being blockaded by Russia. Drats. Yeah, it's been hit here. Aren't you? Oh, Sweden. Yeah, I thought so. Sweden's been hit pretty hard there. Mistress ability. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Indeed, my friend. Look at that here. Look at that. That is a monstrous army. But is it intact? No. It's actually not a full stack army. But look at this. This is a very, very... Look at this. This is an experienced army. These have been... This, I bet you any money, this is the army that brought Poland to its knees. If I'm not mistaken, they've actually lost territory here to Austria. Are they at war with Austria? No, they're not. Actually, they're allied with Prussia. That makes them quite a potent force there. Looks like, there it is there. Kazan has fallen. But Russia took Astrakhan back, but they've lost the Don. And Archangel has fallen as well to the Swedish. I wouldn't write off the Russians just yet. They're investing quite heavily here in their infrastructure, so I wouldn't write them off just yet. But anyway, to those things that are at home now. Now we've got an army here that has been specifically constructed to deal with this, and they're going to aim for New York. Now, my plan is this. We're just going to move to here.
Forward! Waiting for your orders.
Moving into here. How many men do we need in here? 2 more. And those 2 more are going to be these.
Forward! March!
Now.
Sir.
Now we find ourselves ready to deal with this Prussian force, but not yet. And now, my friends, now I am going to tell you what's going to happen here, my friends. I am now, because we have this recruitment. Look at this here. And now, my friends, I'm going to announce what I first sort of alluded to at the start of this episode. I am going to build and create, my friends, a US Marine Expeditionary Force. It is going to consist of all 4 of the US Marines regiments I can get here. And it's also going to include the US regiments, the Marine Regiment, the Continental Marines I have here, which is going to be the 3rd Congress's own Morgan's 1st Marine Raiders, and also the 9th Regiment of Continental Marines. It is going to, but what I won't be doing is taking these out and leaving this army with 4 less regiments. I will actually put 4 new regiments into this army to replace the Continental Marines. But I am going to be building my own Marine Expeditionary Force, and the absolute goal, the absolute sort of operational achievement that I want this army to be able to do, is to remove Spain from South America. Its goal to start with, its first military operation, will be to remove Spain from this region. It will start here in Texas, and it will move through to New Spain. We probably might even send it up to here into New Mexico, because remember, Spain can still come down and attack towards us. But the goal of this sort of US Marine Expeditionary Force, it'll be consist of all my Marine regiments. It'll have 3 to 4 cannon, 12-pounder cannons. It'll have 3 to 4 horse regiments, and it'll be then supplemented by line infantry. But the core of it, the absolute core of this army, will be US Marine regiments. And it is going to be the absolute tip of the spear for me in terms of fighting my way through South America. South America is my goal here. It's the thing that it's the sort of regions should I say, that I really want to get hold of, because the mineral wealth here would drive my economy into overdrive, and then nothing will stand in my way. But first of all, I have to be able to deal with this Prussian threat here. Once I've removed this Prussian threat here, then we are in good standing to be able to deal with anything else that comes our way. Got 3 more. No, wait a minute. Wait. Oh, it's ready. It is ready. And so is that there. And I'm going to remove this Prussian menace here of these ships, because they've just thrown all they can by the looks of it at us here. The only thing that's going to stop us here is this 5th rate. That's a walloping great big army there. And that's there. But look, it's ready. It's the naval hospital is ready. What can we... Yeah, we're going to get ourselves one of these. Thank you very much. Our first heavy first rate is going to be joined here into this navy here. We're going to build this navy up into a very, very powerful navy indeed. It's not going to be taking any more grief from anybody, but we're also going to be, from here, because we've now got the Naval College, we are going to be building 1, 2, 3, 4 regiments of US Marines. The absolute backbone, the very core, the very beating heart of our expeditionary force. And these gentlemen will be pushing on to South America, if in the case that Prussia does manage to sort of do some damage to us here, and does manage to sort of really take, defeat us, should I say, and look to head probably towards New York, then this army I will have to put these men into battle instantaneously. But we're not going to have any negative thoughts at the moment. But I'm probably going to invest actually in some more men here. That's that there. We do have 3,000 left. I could put a state capital in there as well. What have we got here? National Observatory, plus 2% research rate. A Grand Opera House. It probably would be better if I invested in my best if I got a gunnery school, to be honest with you. It's going to set me up for the future. And my friends, I think we've done everything we can this turn. I haven't forgotten about Prussia. That's going to be the last action, is to engage Prussia here in the field of battle. But we're just going to make sure we've got everything else, all the other boxes ticked here. Yeah, these things are really, now we're starting to motor quite nicely here now. Still friendly with Britain, actually is increasing our relationships here, which is pretty nice. Do you know we're a friendly? Will they want a trade agreement? And now, no, they don't want that at all. The power is mighty. Call their protectorates, that's why. Morocco. What if we give them a socket bayonet as well? Nope, they don't want to know us. Italian states, they're hostile, they don't like us, which is fair enough. Nope. Our last action, my friends, is going to be to remove this Prussian menace from our shores.
Yes.
And I think we've done anything else. These gentlemen are going to remain in place because of the possible British threat, but look at that. They have put some pretty powerful forces together here. But powers are not to be sniffed at either, but
Yes.
that US Expeditionary Force will be ready. And when it is, look out. Right, my friends. We engage the enemy. Ooh. Now then, look at this. They have taken a real beating here. That's been brought up to full strength, and so is this. And so have these 2 regiments here. But all of these, apart from that one and that one, this regiment here of horse, they've thrown a pretty scrappy army against us here. 2,715 here. We outgun them and outman them here. Well, they've landed on our shores. They've wanted to try and take us out, and I am going to put them to the sword. They've got a lot of cavalry, but once we've dealt with their cavalry, they don't really have much in the way of infantry to really threaten us. But still, overconfidence will be the undoing of anybody who just thinks they can just take any enemy out without giving them due respect, and that's what we're going to do. They may have a depleted army here, but we're still going to give them the respect they due, because this is still quite a powerful army. Even the cavalry here, this has been hit pretty hard here for losses, is still very, very strong indeed. We're looking at horse guards, heavy cav, everything here is going to be, especially these lancers, that charge bonus is scary. And also these superior line infantry here, these are very, very experienced veteran units here. So, and they're up against a brand new scratch-made green army here, so I've not to underestimate them at all. But anyway, my friends, I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know that next episode now the episode next I will try and rename some units. I know I promised to do that, my friends, and I will do. But with just time against me today for recording, I haven't been able to do that. I know there's a battle now, so if I can't do it next episode, it'll be for the bonus episode, should you want a bonus episode, my friends. But this is what we're going to be fighting next episode. It's this army that has decided to invade us again, but now I am building up a very, very powerful fleet. And I want at least to have 2, maybe 3 fleets that are going to be able to stand up to the British if they decide to go against us again, and also the Spanish, and ultimately the Prussians and the European forces, because that's where we're heading eventually. But that Marine Expeditionary Force is going to be the absolute goal now, and their goal will be to be used as the tip of the spear, the very sort of the tip of the dagger, to thrust that dagger into the heart of the Spanish here in South America. But anyway, friends, hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please comment, like, and subscribe. Please keep your comments coming down below. They have been invaluable to me, and your comments have been absolutely brilliant. But until next time, my friends, I hope we've had a good week thus far. But until next time, my friends, bye for now.